Welcome to the Wrestling Lowdown Show, and today we will be reviewing SmackDown Live, giving you the lowdown on what we thought of SmackDown this week, and just a little bit of news as well. Richard, is mentioning a little. John Cena and Nikki Bella have broken up officially. Nikki Bella is looking for a house in San Diego for $1 million.
Wow.
That's all I got.
That's crazy. I don't know. It just seems so weird, you know? Like, first it was like a work, or we don't know, and everyone got upset, and then now they really broke up, or it's like, what's going on? Is it for the show, or is it for real?
Yeah. The people I see, like the girls that review the show or whoever I listen to, they think Nikki Bella is real, and then the guys are like, we're not sure if it'll work or not. He's part of the Total Bella to get ratings.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The only reason why I could probably say it's real because like John Cena don't have time. That basically like what he was saying. He don't have time. He got and he didn't seem really interested in kids.
Yeah.
And so maybe they're just trying to work someone just for a little bit. But now they probably was gonna go down this road anyway. If that's the case, then that's the case, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. It's been crazy for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But going right into SmackDown.
Yes.
Started off with the Becky Lynch in-ring promo. And she pretty much says that she hasn't been champion since 2016. Also says that she wants to walk into Evolution as champion. And then Carmella interrupts and gives like this emotional speech in a sense, trying to, I don't know what she was trying to do, I guess make people feel sorry for her, saying like, oh, people think I suck and I don't deserve to be champion, and she sounded like she was gonna cry. Trying to not so much like playing off as a heel, but like legitimate, almost like a shoot,
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I don't know where she's gonna go with that. And then James Ellsworth's music hits, and then when people thought, oh, maybe is he really back? And then Carmella attacks Becky Lynch, so we know it was just a work. And then Carmella had a steel chair and was gonna hit Becky with it, and then that's when Charlotte comes down and then kicks a chair out of Carmella's hands, and then Carmella just narrowly escapes, and then Charlotte helps Becky up.
Yeah.
The next segment is a backstage segment with Paige and Carmella, and Paige was pretty much saying, oh, I believe what you were saying, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And then Carmella pretty much says, Paige will never be champion again.
Yeah.
Because of her injury. And that made her mad. So Paige sets up a match with Carmella and Charlotte. And if Charlotte wins the match, she gets to be part of SummerSlam in a triple threat for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yeah, we're going to hear it a lot on this review. It's promo heavy. Becky did a good promo. Carmella did a good promo. Yeah, it's good to see Charlotte back. Even though she really wasn't gone that long, it kind of seemed like it. You're like, oh yeah, yeah, she came back.
Yeah.
Everybody commenting on like Carmella, almost a babyface promo, but then she turned into a heel promo again. Almost the same thing, like Alexa Bliss again.
Yeah.
Acting, feel sorry for me. Yeah. I think the big story of Becky is kind of in like a little bind here. She's getting a bunch of steam, and now Charlotte's back.
Yeah.
We'll see along the way what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
Next was the Usos versus the Bar.
Yes.
And before the match could start, New Day comes down and they have their own commentary table.
Yeah.
Themed in like their colors and pancakes and stuff. So they went all out on that.
Yeah. Did they cut out on your live stream or when you were watching on Hulu, like the New Day? Like they started talking and they cut out on them.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? Did someone do that on purpose?
Yeah, I think so. Like they edited it. It was odd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just like all of a sudden they were talking and it was just quiet So I'm like, I don't know if they edited that like after the show or did they do that live? So I don't know.
Okay. Got it.
But no, it was a pretty good match.
Oh yeah.
I thought the Bar was gonna win, and it was nice seeing them again.
Yes.
Because it was been a long time.
Oh yeah.
They mentioned on commentary that they were the ones who took away the titles from the New Day when they got like the longest tag team championship
Yeah,
reign.
that's
So,
right.
Yeah. So the Bar, they won, and they're gonna face New Day next week, and then whoever wins that goes to SummerSlam.
Yes.
I'm thinking it's gonna be the Bar, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean the Bar versus the Bludgeon Brothers. We've never seen that before, so
Yeah, that's
I'd
like
rather
the only one.
have
So
that one. Yeah.
yeah. Next thing is Samoa Joe and his in-ring promo. And
Yes.
it was really quick. Pretty much just said, he respects AJ Styles and what he's done for the title, but then he attacks him by saying, "Oh, you're not there for your family because you sacrifice everything, including your family," and that his family secretly wants Samoa Joe to win so AJ can go back home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Samoa Joe, he definitely intimidating, so he kind of pulled that off, that promo, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be interesting because they had a lot of history. They, in Impact.
Oh, yeah, he kind of mentioned it, kind of like, he didn't say Impact, but he said, I know you,
Yeah.
AJ. We know each other. Yeah, exactly. So you're like, oh, cool.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, me too.
But the next one is Jeff Hardy in-ring promo. So many promos.
Promo. I told you, yeah.
Yeah.
Promo heavy, yeah.
But pretty much he calls out Randy Orton.
Well, before that, did you understand what Jeff Hardy's talking about? Like the fifth eye and.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just poetry, trying to say stuff, trying to be like, I don't know, mysterious, like how he's in an enigma,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. But now he kind of stumbles his words a little bit before calling out Randy Orton. But then
he did,
Nakamura attacks Jeff Hardy from behind as Randy Orton comes down. And then before Nakamura could do his finisher, Orton gets in his way for some reason and just has like a stare down for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Orton nods at him and says, "Oh yeah," pretty much like, "You can go ahead and attack him." And then he does the Kinshasa on Jeff Hardy. But I think the cameraman like botched the shot. I don't know if you saw that because I saw Nakamura when he was sneaking up behind.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he barely got in the shot, and it was like, what? And it was like a couple seconds before he attacked him.
Oh.
But no, Orton then tries to do he prepares for the RKO, but then he decides not to do it, probably to get heat,
Right.
Because he gets like a pop every time he does it, so seems like he's not going to do that unless it's like for maybe a big match or something, and seems like he's doing the draping DDT.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know it just used to be a random move that he did, but it seems like that's going to replace the RKO for now, like I said, unless it's like a big match, so that way the crowd doesn't get behind him.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, he then proceeds to tear off like all his gear, his shirt, and it was weird. And then I think the commentary was like, "Oh, he's taking away his identity." And then he gets a water bottle and towel and wipes the paint off of Jeff Hardy's face.
Yeah.
And then he takes his necklace with him, and that was it.
Yeah, I thought I missed something, but I guess that was it. I thought he was going to do something with the necklace, but it cut off. I thought it cut off, but that was it. I was like, oh, that you can, like, strangle him. But I did want to comment, it was cool seeing Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura, like, stare down.
Yeah. And
for a minute, I was like, oh, man, this is going to be a good match. But, they just teased it.
Yeah.
It looked cool. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Put on a match.
And they have, I think before, they fought each other, and then they teamed up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird because they're like both heels now, and they're kind of on the same side.
Yeah, Nakamura kind of doesn't know not even know what to think. He kind of had that weird look.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, whatever. I'll hit him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The next match was with Lana versus Zelina Vega. and it's Zelina Vega's debut match on the main roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was an okay match. I don't know how well Zelina Vega wrestles. I've seen some stuff in NXT and I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's Lana that's kind of bringing her down, because it's like, Lana's still new.
Yes.
I don't know where she gets the time to train or anything, because she only had like, what, 4 or 5 matches total?
Yeah, maybe, 3, 4, yeah.
The end of the match, Andrade Cien Almas comes out and tries to distract Lana. And then Aiden English then comes out and tries to help out Lana by pulling Almas off the apron, but Lana gets distracted, and then Zelina Vega gets the pin and wins the match.
Yeah, I think Lana's getting better.
Yeah.
And I think Selena going carrying her, because Selena used to be in TNA.
Yeah.
So she did a lot of wrestling there, and then
Yeah.
she had, I remember the NXT with Candice LeRae. So she does know how to wrestle and got actually quite a few movesets. But yeah, I think Selena was just trying to carry Lana a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Could have been worse, but yeah, it was a little better for Lana's sake.
Mm-hmm.
But you mentioned Aiden coming out.
Yeah, and then he tried to help and messed
weird,
up again.
Yeah.
So then they follow up with the backstage segment with Aiden English and Lana, and Aiden English tries to apologize again, but then runs away when he hears Rusev yelling his name.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I gotta get out of here, and he just leaves. And then, I don't know, it was just kind of weird, because then Lana was saying, like, he should have been out there, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because last week, Rusev was like, well, maybe none of you are good for Rusev Day.
Uh-huh.
So now they're fighting, and then now they're fighting. So
yeah,
break it up. I don't understand. But yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's like, why blame him? He didn't do anything. I don't know, unless he was supposed to be out there and he just ignored her, but I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, another in-ring promo with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty long one. I thought it was okay up till the end, but Daniel Bryan pretty much calls Miz a coward. And the Miz, I don't know if he's like somewhere else or he's just backstage, but he's talking through the camera with security guards around him. And Miz was just pretty much saying that he carried Daniel Bryan since NXT.
Yeah, they had a long history from back then. Yeah, and then he mentioned a Talking Smack segment.
Pretty much saying that that's what made him famous again.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan then says The Miz will never be a big star like The Rock or John Cena.
Right, yeah, that was good, yeah.
But then it ends with The Miz saying, oh, you're just like a baby or something.
Yeah.
It has like sound clips of babies crying, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, that was really super awkward.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird.
Daniel Bryan just stood there like a doofus kind of thing,
like okay.
Okay. Yeah. Another thing. Yeah, Miz said he's doing on set, but that's the same background that Brock Lesnar was at, with that painting and everything. That's funny.
Oh.
A lot of people picked up on that.
Oh.
That was so funny.
Jeez.
I don't know if it's on purpose or whatever. They don't really care.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I think the same background.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on that, man.
Yeah.
That's funny. But then the last match, at least on Hulu, is Charlotte Flair versus Carmella.
Yes.
And obviously the stipulation is if Charlotte wins, she gets to be in the SmackDown Women's Championship match at SummerSlam as a triple threat.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the match was okay, just kind of weird pacing, but Charlotte obviously did most of the work, I think.
Yes.
All of aerial stuff and taking a lot of bumps, and no, she looked really good.
Yeah.
It was good to see her back, and
yeah.
I figured she was gonna win, but I didn't know until she kicked out of the I think the super kick.
Oh yeah, that super kick that she always.
Yeah, they try to push it as her finisher.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I thought that was it, but then once she kicked out of that, I was like, oh, okay, she's winning for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing what's gonna happen since Charlotte puts on the figure 8 and then Carmella taps out, so Charlotte wins.
Yes.
And yeah, we're gonna see what happens. at a SummerSlam. It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, and Becky didn't look too happy at the end.
Yeah.
So
I don't know who's gonna win now. Like,
I
don't
want
know.
real quick. I want Becky. I've been wanting her so bad to get her belt back. That's all.
Yeah.
I hope they don't, do something wonky.
Yeah, especially with the first promo of the show where she just brought up everything, that she's done and that she hasn't been the champion since 2016 and all that, and it's like, man.
Yeah, she was the first ever SmackDown
The
Women's
inaugural,
Champion.
yeah.
Yeah, it looked good on her and everything. I remember that.
Yeah.
But it was very long until she lost it.
Yeah, she lost it to Alexa.
Yeah.
That tables match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that one, too. Yeah.
It was so quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, and she's just kind of been lost in the shuffle for a very long time. But amazingly, kind of like Dean Ambrose, like the crowd just stays behind her,
Yes.
Like Ambrose for a long time. He was never getting the championship. And
yeah,
it took him a long time.
Yeah. And I'm rooting for Becky, so that's all I can say. We got like 3 weeks left of SummerSlam, so
yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens in the next couple more weeks.
Yeah, hopefully no one else gets added. I think 3 is enough.
Yeah, oh man, yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. That was it for SmackDown.
That's it, right?
Yeah, and then I just wanted to go over 205 real quick. I don't think too much happened because they announced that they're going to have the championship match, a Cruiserweight championship match at SummerSlam. So they had that contract signing, and I thought it was really interesting that Gulak, he said that Alexander is the Brock Lesnar of 205 Live.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, whoa, throwing some shade.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think Gulak would be a good champion, but we'll see.
Yeah.
The last match was kind of weird. It was Brian Kendrick versus Cedric Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
It just had some strange pacing. I don't know. Like, I usually like both of them, but I'm sure they fought together before. I don't know if one-on-one. I can't really remember, but I just thought it was a weird match overall. Like, the crowd wasn't even getting into it. I think they were chanting, like, this is boring. I'm not sure.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, I watched it.
It was
too.
really soft. Like, it was only
okay.
for a little bit. I might be wrong, but it sounded like it. But it did start picking up towards the end, and then, like, all of a sudden, Alexander does his finisher, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I thought there was going to be more to it. But, no, it was very slow in the start, but just a little bit of steam towards the end. So it was, like I said, it was just okay.
Yep.
Jack Gallagher comes out, and he attacks Alexander from behind, and they're about to attack together, him and Gulak. And Drake Maverick then comes out and says, if you touch him, then you don't have no more title opportunity.
No more title, yeah.
Yeah. And that was it. That was the end of 205.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought too much didn't happen, but it seems like it's going to be hard to stretch out 3 weeks of 205 Live, They got to build up some stories with other people. Maybe like the next in line of who's gonna fight the champion.
Yeah.
Just to keep things going. So like right afterwards, the next person will go for the championship.
Yeah. I mean, they're selling that SummerSlam big time, but that's all they got really. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it for our review.
All right. Yeah, it was really quick, but that's it for today's show. I hope everyone enjoyed everything. And if you're interested in more of our stuff, we can be found on Facebook or on Twitter at Wrestling Lowdown. Be sure to subscribe or comment if you enjoyed anything, and we'll definitely see you soon with the NXT review, right?
Yes.
All right. So we'll see you guys then.
Talk to you later.